Hello everyone, welcome back. So the last episode, we got a chip over there. I did not notice that. We'll have to try to remedy that when we're cleaning this up. We took out this whole bobbin assembly. Today we're going to take out this hook right here, and we have to turn it over, and we'll be taking out all of this assembly. Now, I do not know all the names. Again, I'm a newbie at this, and I've mentioned it in several videos, but there's a link in the description to Sewing Machine Rehab, and Jen and her husband over there, they know all the names of the parts. Okay, so if you're looking for really, really detailed what they're called and exactly what they do, definitely go check out those videos. For me, for this first project, is to learn. So as I'm doing it, I'm learning, and yeah, I'm not 100% concerned right now what the parts are called. Okay, I will learn that eventually as I'm taking these apart and exactly what they do, because I know I'm going to have a bear of a time when I put everything back together to do all the fine adjustments. So I'm watching videos just like you are right now, learning as I go. All right, let me get a sip of coffee here. All right, so the first thing we want to do is, and again, when you're watching Jen's video, she has early versions, later versions. For example, for this machine, I have to watch both of those series because it has some qualities or some of the way it was made from the early and the older at the same time. It's like probably a transition one. So now we have this little pivot here, and this is what attaches the hook right here. So this is like a kind of a clamp. Now when she was doing hers, it was on the other side. This one, it's right there. So we're going to loosen that up. Again, make sure you have the right size screwdrivers. That's tight. Let's get a bigger screwdriver. All right, need to put a little magic. So here's another little tip for you. So I'm a WD-40 guy as far as a releasing agent or PB blaster, and Jen suggested this Croyle. Now I've heard of Croyle for, gosh, 20 something years. I never used it. But I was looking for something that was safe for these machines, and it seems that a lot of folks use this. So we're going to use this. We're going to get a little, let me get my, set that up, put a little piece of cloth down. We're going to give that a squirt of Croyle. All right. That's it for a few minutes, and I'll bring you back. All right, let's see if it comes loose now. Let me back off a little bit. Is that bit fitting in there good? Yeah, it looks it. Man, oh man, that does not want to move. All right, let's hit it a different approach. Let's try to take this one out. Okay. Okay, that's out. That's out. It gives me a little bit more access to that. And my bottle top pack popped back off. I'm going to put a little bit more on there. We'll let it soak. All right, I'm going to try this little ratcheting screwdriver. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. That broke it free. Get that out. Now this should come off, which it's not. Let's put some core oil in there. I melted this a little bit and sealed it closed. Nice and black from my lighter. Let's put a little oil in there. Oh, I'm liking this stuff so far. All right. We'll let that sit 5 minutes. All right, let's see if that loosened up. Yep. Nice and gunky. Now see if this slides out. Yes, it does. Okay. That's the hook. Let's push that aside. Now, see this big, I'm going to guess it's like a hinge screw. Jen used a giant screwdriver and a box end wrench. So I went and got myself a monkey wrench to put on here. But I'll tell you what, excuse me, it wasn't that tight. And I probably didn't need that. So let me back off a little bit. Let me get this out because I already loosened it. Come on out of there. Look at that bad boy. Alright, now I think that stays together. We want to come over to this end and loosen that screw over there. Take that whole assembly off. I don't think we need this big boy anymore. Let's see. Well, I'll tell you what, it looks like these are all going to need some curl. Let's get that soaking. Might as well put it in other places. Where else are we coming apart here? Alright, we'll let that soak a few minutes. Alright, that's been soaking. I'm going to try this again because that seemed to have worked very well. There you go. Well, this is being a lifesaver for me. Okay, now this should come off. There you go. And we got another screw back there, right there, which we'll take apart. But we'll set this aside for now. Alright, what else we got? Alright, we got this screw over here. Let's see if that comes out. There you go. Okay, that's what that one looks like. Now this pivots all on here on that roller. I think that all needs to stay together. Alright, so now we have a screw right here, which I didn't oil. We put a little coil in there. Well, this stuff is turning out to be awesome. Alright, we'll let that soak. Alright, let's see if that loosened up. That's kind of big. Let's try this one. That fits nice. Oh yeah. All right. Now, we're going to want to take these nuts off here. So this is 9/16, and this is lefty loosey on this one. Man, it doesn't want to come off. All right. Now this one is a reverse thread. Okay, so you're going to go counterclockwise to loosen it. All right, that one's come off much easier. All right, so now we have these, I believe they're center pins. Let's see what kind of screwdriver gets in there. Ooh, this big boy gets in there. Not fully though, so we can't use that. Let's see if this big boy goes in there. Again, not fully. Let's try this one. That one looks a little better. Let's see if they're loose. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, now let's see what we got. All right, we got to take off this screw right here, and there's a 3/8 nut on the other end, which we'll put this wrench on. Okay, let's lube it up. I'll be back. While that's soaking, I wanted to show you this screw here. And for my video recording, so when I put it back, that came out right here, that little set screw. Alright. Let that penetrating oil do its thing. Had a lot of luck with this. Let's try this again. What is it holding on to? I'm not getting this wrench on very well. I'd like to get it under there, but it's too long. I can't get a good purchase up here. Let's see if I, there you go, let me turn that. Ah, that's better. There she goes. Nice. Alright, we got that nut off. Now, let's see if this screws out or it's stuck. There she goes. There it is. Alright, that's an eccentric. See it? How it's off-centered? Let's set that aside. Alright, now, it looks like there's stuff living in there. I am not going to take this apart any more than it is. Everything seems very free. It's obviously all going to get soaked. I'm not seeing any issues as far as having to take this apart. And it feels a little stiff, but we'll see how it feels after I clean it up. It looks like it's put together the same way these ends were, with a nut and a screw. So we'll have to check that out. But as far as the machine, I don't want to take the rest of that apart. I mean, I'm going to probably just clean what I could see here. Um, I mean, I really should. I really should just strip the whole thing. I would definitely need a gear puller to pull this bushing off. This would have to come out. The whole main shaft would have to come out. All the guts from here down would have to come out. I don't know if I really want to do that at this point. I kind of want to. I gotta think about that. But for now, we're gonna soak all these parts I took off, and I'll bring you back when they're clean. All right, everything is cleaned up. Got a light coat of oil on it. Man, I tried to get this screw out. I think the only way I'd ever get that out is to have some heat on it. But I'll tell you what, it's so free, I'm okay with that. And here's all the other pieces. Everything cleaned up very nice. I had to run the wire brush on these especially. Had a little tiny spot right there. I had to run the brush on these. Everything is free. I got a light coat of oil on everything. Came out nice. So all of this now is going to go into a bag, labeled, set aside. The next thing we're going to do on the next video is start to clean the body of the machine, and I still haven't decided if I'm going to take out that whole, what do you call it, the other pivots and cams that go up to the shaft, because I would need to get a gear puller, which I probably should have, but I don't have one at the moment. So we'll figure that out when we get there. But we'll call this an end to this one. And you know I'm going to say it. I'm sending you all much, much love and appreciation, my brothers and sisters. I want to thank you for coming along. I hope you all are doing well, and we'll see you on the next one.